Huh?
Who said that?
Kev said that.
I'm sorry, I thought Kevin was the one who said let's beat him up.
He said it, but he don't.
Double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us. Double up. I ain't telling no lies, I just. I ain't telling no lies, I just. 5, 4.
What's up, everybody?
It's your girl T.
It's your girl Liz.
Welcome back to Crew Conversation.
Hey, we back at it.
Yeah, with a donut mukbang.
Donut glaze. I got chocolate. They not the best, but we doing this for y'all.
They taste good still.
They taste good still. They just kind of a little weird. All right, so we coming to y'all with a little topic review.
I wanted to know, like, how when they see us affected you. How did it, like, make you feel?
Like,
whose story impacted you the most?
I apologize. I don't remember everybody's names, but
all right. So real quick, Corey was the last one.
Okay.
Corey was the one who didn't have anything to do with nothing, and he just went with his friend. Yusuf was Corey's best friend. Yusuf was the educated, skinny, tall, black
that
one.
turned Muslim.
That he was always Muslim.
Oh,
he was raised Muslim. Antron was the one whose father forced him to say,
sign the paper and all that.
Who he kept saying, "Dad, no, they was wrong, blah blah." And his dad was like, "Just say what they want you to say." That was Antron.
So we can go home.
Right. You know, Raymond Santana was the Spanish one, whose father, he went through everything with his father. And Kevin was the youngest. I
want to say Corey impacted me the most, but to sum it all up, it just made me feel so sad and emotional because they were so young. They was like in fucking 7th, 8th grade and literally got randomly picked and went to jail for, like, how long were they in jail for?
The years of prison ranged from, like,
they literally
3 to like 12 years or something like that. 4 to 12 years.
They literally was the definition of wrong place, wrong time, and they got randomly picked. Like, if everyone put something in a hat and they're like, pick out the hat, that's literally what happened to them. And then the police just broke all kind of rules. Like, they're young as shit, asking them all these fucking adult ass questions.
First of all, it was illegal to take them to question them with no parents.
With no parent, no lawyer, nobody over 18, nothing.
I think that's what hurt me the most. Was that in our society, in our culture, people don't know the law and people don't know their rights.
But it's scarier when the police are out here that's supposed to protect us and they break their own laws.
Right, and I get that, but not knowing is just as bad. Like, their parents being so uneducated, all those parents had to do was come and get their kids. That's it. That's all those parents had to do was come and get their kids.
But they didn't even know where they was at.
Right, and I know that. I know that. But once they did, it's like, oh, well, the kids confessed at this point, or the kids.
It's like they came too late.
But
you know
my whole
what
thing
I mean?
is, but the thing about it is, the reality of it is, no matter what those kids said, they are minors,
right?
And y'all are wrong.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So the only mother who knew better was Yusuf's mom, who was like, hold up.
She was like, how dare you take my son?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's just
she
like,
was like, what did she say? Like, I'm gonna report you on the Times Herald or something like that.
Right.
And this only happened in the 80s, y'all. You would think this happened in the 30s or something. This was in the 80s.
But I strongly feel like Corey's story really Corey and Kevin. Kevin being the baby out of the situation, his mom.
He's
being
the one that
extremely
got
sick.
his eye black.
His mom being extremely sick, and him just being so little. Like, they was babies. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were really babies, and it scares me because I have brothers, I have nephews. You know what I'm saying? Like, that are young black men, and it is very, very scary. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to have to teach and train your kids, like, if they pick you up, don't say nothing. Like, no matter how scared you get, don't say anything. You tell them you're not talking to anybody until your parent gets here, or until this day and they're like just watching Corey's story and just watching him be like I feel like they didn't really want to say certain issues that Corey really had. I feel like Corey had certain issues mentally. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he had certain issues, and I feel like they didn't really want to speak on it,
Right.
to humiliate him or put it out there. But those police officers knew. Like, I saw the real video of Corey. I'm
know
actually
they
gonna
got
put
him
it
out.
in here. That's gonna be in the next clip. But just seeing him, realistically, seeing who he really was, and seeing him try to articulate and try to like emulate what they're telling him to say, and how they're forcing him to be, and all of these things, and just watching, the story just unfold that way, just like crushed me. Like, genuinely,
I just
crushed
couldn't
me.
believe like that was a true story. Like, I can't believe they played with those little boys' whole
not only that,
innocent
it's
lives like that.
not
that
only
should have been a fake ass story. That's
right,
horrible.
but not only that, Corey still would have been in jail had that boy not confessed to him and said he was the one who did it. So they didn't get off, not because, it was the right thing to do, and they were
only
because
the real bull
because
did
the real
it.
person actually stood
Confessed.
up. Can you imagine how many other African American men, brown and black boys, are going through this current situation right now who had nothing to do with certain situations but were forced or brushed into it because the real person won't stand up, because the real person won't admit it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, and I can't imagine what those boys went through in prison.
So fucking young, because
I know for a fact
we would be destroyed.
I know for a fact, there's nothing nobody can tell me that Corey didn't go through hell. He was a
Because
child,
us as adults will crumble in jail, and these were middle school kids, not even like
middle school and high school. Because Corey was 16, that's how he got the highest amount. But what I'm saying is, he was a child in a grown man's den. They had him at Rikers Island.
Even the police officers was treating him like shit. He had one white bull that was looking out for him, the officer, but I just couldn't believe. I was just watching Netflix, like, this should be a Netflix made up story. I cannot believe this bullshit happened in real life, and whatever that dumb white bitch name is,
that wasn't even her fault. Oh, you talking about the prosecutors?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They trying to prosecute that ass now.
Listen,
like,
justice for the exonerated.
And let me tell you something. Karma comes. You might not really get convicted. She might not ever get in trouble or convicted, but karma will come. Same thing like OJ.
He didn't get locked up for what he did.
We all know OJ did it, and he didn't get punished for it right away, but he ended up going to jail for the dumbest shit afterwards, trying to steal his old football jersey, and went to jail for mad long. Like, you will always get karma no matter what, like, when you know what you did was wrong, like. And I just could not believe that was a real ass story.
Yeah.
And it just shows you how they try to play black people like we're dumb and ignorant. Because some
Black
of
and
those
brown, the minority.
some of those parents I wanted to fucking slap. Cause
Right.
I'm like, y'all are parents. Why are y'all? Some of them was like, the one bull's dad was telling him to say whatever, and I'm like, what is this?
Antron.
1890? Like, y'all should know better than this.
But at the same time, you
Like,
can't say y'all should know better because they were in a situation where.
so why
back then-
Yusef mom know better and not the other one?
Because she was educated. You can't.
That's
you
what
can't-
I'm saying. They try to play us like all of us aren't educated. And it's sad to see like
But they
black
weren't.
people weren't educated in the 80s. Do you
Yeah.
know how recent the 80s was?
30 years, about 30 something years. But,
That's horrible.
But what I'm saying is it's just like.
They're like, black niggas not educated. We can get away
Right,
with
and that's
this
how they
joint.
felt, and that's exactly how they
Mhm.
felt, and that's why like it's extremely important for us to be educated. It's very important for us to know our rights. It's very important for us to stick together. It's very important for us to support each other.
Mhm.
It's very important for us to uplift each other as well because the odds is already against us already. You know what I'm saying? Like the odds are already here, and we're here.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So they're against us, no matter what. So it's our job to elevate as much as we can and educate ourselves.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I look at women from the 80s, and these people were really trying to survive.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was mad at some of them parents. And none of y'all can't tell me nothing that's gonna change my mind. I was mad. I know every African American wasn't educated then, but goddamn, yo.
They
Like,
threw the book
for
at the
example,
kids.
like my dad's not from here, so I would kind of expect my dad to say that because American education is different from when you're not from America. But these parents were American as fuck, saying dumb caveman shit. And then to top it off, the son had to tell the dad, like, basically, Dad, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Right.
but
I mean,
It was
Corey's
just
story
sad.
stuck out to me the most. Just what he endured while he was in jail. You can tell that he really didn't have the mental capability to grasp what he
yeah,
went
like
through.
he had a speech problem and everything. Like, not
didn't-
saying if you have a speech
he-
problem you're uneducated, but he couldn't even read or
Watching
any.
all of their stories broke my heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because when Antron went to jail, that separated his parents. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When Kevin went to jail, it made his mom more sick. And made his sister even sadder because he forced his sister to sign that paper when she knew that she shouldn't have. And even like Raymond, his story touched me because I couldn't imagine, you know, it just always being me and my dad, me and my dad, me and my dad. Then I go to jail, I come back, he got a whole family in the house. You know
And
what I'm
I
saying?
wanted to fucking beat that Puerto Rican wife the fuck up. You just gonna sit there and let your wife talk to me
Disrespect
like
me,
I'm
yeah.
not. Oh, these parents! I wanted to beat every parent up in that joint, yo.
Yeah.
But
And you know, it's just sad because
But
it just
the-
goes to show like the culture. We have to do way more at protecting our culture and educating because I feel like the number one way to protect ourselves is to educate ourselves so that things like this can't just happen. Things like this won't just happen. Or, you know, people won't feel like, or the law enforcement or whatever, they won't feel like they have the advantage to just do and say whatever when it
Right.
comes down to us because we're oblivious or naive. No. You know what I mean? We should allow this movie to be the stepping stone for education and for sticking together and, you know, just lifting each other up, building each other up as much as we can because it's like, this is crazy. And nobody protected them.
nobody.
And then Donald Trump, bitch ass, He was right on the news
talking
he was
about
gonna
the
get him-
blacks.
Talking about he was going to
The
get him the
moms
death
was
penalty.
like, who is the blacks?
Right.
Like, the death penalty after all the shit you be doing.
It's just, we have to do better, and we have to, and then it's like, oh, they all split $50 million or $40 million, and it's like,
Man,
no,
y'all should have gave
amount
them
of
the
money.
fucking state of New York, if you ask me.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And I also feel like, you know, if you wanted to do something, then, like, it's nothing that the city of New York can do to give them boys their lives back.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
All the money in the when people really say all the money in the world can't buy this and that, I know it sound corny, but it's so damn
That
true.
is true. That is true. No amount of money, no award, no gift, no recognition or nothing will ever take away those long ass hard.
Y'all literally
years and
took
days.
their childhood with them and threw them in the Hudson River and was born. Like, but to end the video on a good note, they are all successful. I just saw on Instagram Corey bought a luxury condo looking over Central Park.
Period.
And they're all successful. They all at least have $10 million. And they're going to grow from that because I know they're going to invest.
Yep.
And they're all educated black men now. And they're living the good life. It's sad that it had to come to this for them to live the good life. But they are all doing good. I'm sure they still deal with PTSD here and there. But they are all good, and God is working. So,
Linda Fairstein, fuck you.
Fuck you.
A big fat fuck you.
Karma is coming, whether it's prosecution or not. And I heard she deleted her Instagram too. Goodbye.
Donald Trump,
Fuck you.
Matthias Reyes,
Fuck you.
You sat there and you watched that boy go through hell. You knew what he was going through. You knew that you had done it, and you already knew that you was going to be sitting in the fucking
And you
jail.
just sat.
And
You just sat there
nothing.
and lived your life and raped other fucking girls while they was in the fuck jail. Is he black or what is he?
He was Spanish too, I believe. Elizabeth Ladera, fuck you. Big fuck you. Big fuck you, bitch, because you knew that you was dead wrong. You even tried to convince the fucking Snuffleupagus not to be on some bullshit, and you didn't stick to your guns like you should have, like you were supposed to. You knew that it was wrong, and you just wanted to hit so bad. So guess what? Fuck you. And yeah, so a big fat fuck you to all you motherfuckers who
had any fuck the whole police department.
NYPD.
Fuck you.
Big fuck you to the NYPD. You constantly and consistently drop the ball.
You drilled them kids to the fucking ground.
Big
now they got
fuck.
more money and success than the whole department put together.
Yeah, and
y'all
it's
still making fucking op minimum wage, like
with your bitch asses planting drugs and shit on people and pinning these charges and patting them on fucking kids. All of y'all should burn in hell.
We should prosecute y'all motherfucking kids. How about that?
I will literally go to Barnes and Nobles and rip out every page in Linda Fairstein's book and wipe my ass.
She got a book.
The bitch is a #1 bestseller
right now.
She was. She like.
Oh, just like in general. What the fuck was her book about? About this shit?
All kinds of stupid shit. But like I said,
Barnes and Nobles.
Fuck you.
Like
I will literally go up and I will snatch out. I will go buy your book and take out every page and wipe my shitty ass with it. Or use it as a pad for my period, bitch.
Yes,
fuck
like,
you.
Fuck
period.
you.
You fucking stole the fucking joy and the fucking innocence from those 5 young men, and y'all should be a fucking ashamed of yourselves. I hope you don't sleep at night, you fucking pig ass motherfuckers. We out. Peace.
Bye.